Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, June 7th, 2024. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Nevis Division of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force recently held a ceremony to celebrate one of its long-serving officers. The ceremony was held in honor of Sergeant Ali Jeffers, who has been a member of the police force for some 30 years.
I am indeed pleased to be a part of this celebration, where we recognize and honor our very own Sergeant Ali Jeffers for his service to the people of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis, and of course to the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. This marks a significant chapter in the history of this policing division, as well as in the life of our celebrant, Mr. Jeffers, as he officially or will officially demit office on July 1st, 2024, by way of retirement. But at this time, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the Nevis Division of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force to wish you every success on your retirement, Sergeant Jeffers. I pray that all your dreams and aspirations come to fruition. We wish you long life and good health. 30 years is a significant portion of your life dedicated to the people of Nevis and by extension the entire Federation. And for that, we deeply thank you. May God bless you, keep you. Happy retirement to you, Sergeant Jeffers.
Superintendent of the Nevis Division of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, Alonzo Carty. Other past and present members of the police rank and file also spoke glowingly of Sergeant Jeffers' tenure as a law enforcement officer, colleague, and friend. He received a standing ovation in recognition of his dedicated and exemplary service, and Dr. MacArthur Brown, Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibility for Nevis, presented him with an award from the Strategic Group of the Nevis Division of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. In his response, Sergeant Jeffers offered words of advice to his colleagues.
Policing is hard work, eh? And unless you are in it, you can't really understand how it is or how it would be. Other than that, what I would say to the young persons is that it is important to expand yourself, educate yourself. It's just a matter of improving yourself and understanding that the police force is not the only place you will be. We hope that the police force is not the only place we will be. We're hoping that we could pass through the police force, get the experience for and to continue your life. So to the youngsters, find avenues to improve yourself and move forward.
Sergeant Ali Jeffers of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. During its celebration of Community Development Month, the Department of Community Development hosted the first of its kind Nevis Heritage Festival. Deputy Director Denise Smithen is describing the May 25th event as a success.
We had a great turnout, especially as it was the first time. So we want to thank those who came out to support the Nevis Heritage Festival. The countries that we had representing, of course, were St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Grenada, Guyana, Dominica, Jamaica, Kenya, Botswana, Zimbabwe, and of course Trinidad and Tobago. So we want to thank those persons representing the various countries for agreeing and being a part of this event.
The Department of Community Development partnered with the Ministry of Tourism to host the festival, as May was also Tourism Awareness Month in Nevis.
Also, we want to thank, of course, our collaborator who would have collaborated with us, I must say, the Ministry of Tourism, who willingly came on board to deal with the exposition side of it. And we had Native Radiance and Miss Ermine Hendrickson and other artisans, as well as Llewellyn Clark and the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park staff who were there to sell and to also, display the local Nevision product and cuisine that we have to offer. And so we want to thank Mr. John Hanley and the staff at the Malcolm Gishard Park for coming on board and collaborating with us so effortlessly. I must say the turnout was good and it was a major success, and we're looking forward to next year in May, same time in May, for the Nevis Heritage Festival.
The festival was sponsored by the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. Smith also thanked the staff of the Public Works Department, Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation, and the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation for their support. Still to come,
I invite all to get involved. You'll hear more about it, but certainly I would invite businesses to be a part.
The details after this break.
Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. It's our heritage, that's how we live. Come with us for the 50th, we're doing it big. Pulsating sounds, masquerading clowns. Stream band and big drum will be taking over town. Cause we're celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50, yeah. Nevis Culturama will celebrate its 50th anniversary from July 25th to August 6th, 2024. Come join us. Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50, yeah.
welcome back. Mobilizing opportunities for effective financial planning. That is the theme under which the Nevis Island Administration is celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Nevis International Financial Services sector. Established in 1984, the sector has become a meaningful pillar of economic diversification and augments employment in other sectors such as tourism and construction. The Ministry of Finance, through the Nevis Investment Promotion Agency and the Nevis Financial Services Regulation and Supervision Department, will be holding a series of events to commemorate this important milestone, one of which is the development of a commemorative magazine.
We are delighted to invite various businesses on the island who are so minded to participate in a celebratory magazine that we are creating. And so we're asking businesses to be a part of that commemorative issue that we are creating and to take an ad. I'm told that the cost is reasonable. A full page ad is 1,000 EC, half page ad is 500 EC, and a quarter page ad is $250 EC. And I believe that this milestone is something that all Nevisians can and should be proud of. Why? Because this started in 1984. You would recall that this was the brainchild of our first premier national hero, Sir Simeon Daniel. And then in 1994, under former premier of blessed memory now, the Honorable Vance Amory, that sector was expanded exponentially. And we're now at a point in 2024 where we can celebrate 40 years of this sector. And so I invite all to get involved. You'll hear more about it, but certainly I would invite businesses to be a part of that commemorative issue.
Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Mark Brantley. The magazine will highlight all sectors of the economy and will be used as a marketing tool for the Nevis Investment Promotion Agency. Businesses can contact the Nevis Investment Promotion Agency at 469-0038 or 662-8411 or send an email to info@nevisipa.org. During Child Month 2024, the Department of Education will host a series of activities. Donnie Lance, Education Officer responsible for early childhood development, outlined the events during the launch of Child Month on Monday, June 3rd at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Gingerland.
During the week of 10th to 13th June, it is dubbed Community Inclusion Week. The expectation is that the schools would provide opportunities for the students to impact and interact with members of their communities. Friday 14th, we have our Child Month Parade and Fun Day. 9 a.m. sharp, we will move from the old cinema area and we will travel through to the ETW Park. Tuesday 11th is International Day of Play, and so it is hoped that we would incorporate play throughout the day, and we are also hoping to have a lunchtime interactive session on play. We'll hear more about that coming closer to the date. On Wednesday 19th June, we are delighted to invite the entire Division public to come and witness our variety concert.
The theme for Child Month 2024 is Embrace Inclusion, Every Child Counts.
On Friday 21st June, the staff will journey to the Malcolm Vishal Park to have an educational and entertaining session as we navigate the waves inclusion style. On Monday, 24th June, as was promised during the time that we had the autism training, we did promise that we would invest in some sensory kits for the centers, and so on that day, we are hoping to hand over the kits to the centers, and so we hope that by doing this, we can make life a little easier for you, the caregivers, and more rewarding for the students who are desperately in need of such assistance. And finally, on the 28th of June, we will travel to St. Kitts to be a part of their parade.
On June 8th, 15th, and 22nd, students of the island's early childhood development centers will also be featured on the program Youth on the Go at 9 a.m. on Vaughan Radio. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.